HGPTV, Ghosts Multimedia Network.
What is going on, boys? I'm Eric Burns.
I'm Colin Davis.
And we are back with another segment of HGPTV Morning News. We've had a good week so far this week. A couple of snow days, virtual days. It was good. Spent a lot of time shoveling, making some extra money. What about you?
Yeah, a lot of time in the snow, shoveling, making that money, like he said. And then we also had the basketball and hockey doubleheader on Wednesday. Hockey won the APAC championship per usual, and then basketball played in the third place game. Hockey won 4-1. Chase Logue had 2 goals. Freshman Mason Thomas had a goal, and Billy Harmer also had a goal. Hockey is also with first place in the Flyers Cup Division AAA rankings, and hope to go back-to-back in that as well.
Something. If they do go back-to-back, it would be the first time in Holy Ghost history that they do. So, yeah.
Tell us about basketball.
Yeah, sure. Basketball won in the quarterfinals. It was a close game to Harrington. We had a lot of people who showed up. It was a great student section. But then sadly, we lost in the semifinals of the District 1 PIAA playoffs. It was sad, but I mean, it was probably the biggest show I've seen at any sports game in Holy Ghost, like for all the time I've been here.
Yeah, definitely. I heard Mr. Heston saying the same thing, that it was the best turnout. He said when they tied the game 11-11, it just got super loud, the loudest he's ever heard it.
It was definitely.
That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed being there.
Yeah, just a big thank you to all you guys who showed up to both of those games. Not just the basketball, but also the hockey. I mean, we have a big game coming up for both teams. We just said hockey, but the basketball team, I think they play. Who do they play?
They play at Bentown High School. I don't know the opponent yet.
I don't know if it's decided, but they also had a big win over Springfield for third place.
Yeah, so we need everyone there at that state playoff game right around the corner, so no excuse not to be there.
On a different note, there was a big flood that happened last week in Founders, which shut down the school on Tuesday the 10th. It has shut down Founders for the foreseeable future, and cleanup has mostly been done and renovations are on the way.
Yeah, thank you to everyone that's helping clean up in there, and now we're going to send it over to Nick Riccio.
Okay, you are good. Video. The language at the end there. Can you make sure the audio's going through this? The language at the end is like weird to read. The language?
Huh? It just like looked a little weird. I don't even know. I would ever read it.
It's rolling now fast enough.
Oh, no, you're
A lot of these fans.
Audio's good on the video?
I didn't even see this yet. Why is he have a mask on?
You'll see a lot of water damage in the rugs. Right here, if you press your foot, you can feel the water move beneath it. You'll see the library is a highly affected area right now. They're working overtime with these heaters and fans. A lot of ceiling tiles fell out around here and around over there. And the library and Sager conference room were 2 of the most hit areas. I'll take you into Sager right now. You can see the water damage on the wall. I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but you can see the water drops that have dried up on this wall. Here's some markings. You'll see there's a lot of mold detectors on the walls to make sure everything is okay. Again, you'll see a lot of these. This is ceiling tiles. There's still potential that they could actively fall right now. We'll need a lot of ceiling tiles replaced. You see them in the roof. A lot of them have this like bulge at the bottom of them. We fear they're going to give in soon. A lot of the technology in here has been severely affected. An HGPTV streaming cart right here. This container is just a testament to how much water was in the room. Look at how high that's filled as I shake it. Second floor is affected too. We'll head up there right now.
Thank you for the video, Nick, and we're actually going to give the interview back to him because he's here with Mr. Burke to answer some questions about the situation.
Hi, I'm here with our principal, Mr. Burke, and we're just going to ask you a few questions about what really happened. My first question would be, when events like this happen in your life, they're like really big events, you kind of always remember where you were. Where were you when this happened?
Sure. I was standing in front of my TV in my living room watching the pregame show for the Super Bowl. Actually, we had a number of people over. It was my son's birthday, so we celebrated his birthday with the Super Bowl. And I had gotten a number of text messages and phone calls that I didn't see, right? My phone wasn't with me. And then when I kind of walked over to my phone and saw Mr. Garrison had called me, texted me, and I started to read things and then make phone calls. Not realizing how bad it was. Like you thought a pipe burst and you're like, oh, okay, we'll figure this out. But then quickly kind of learned that there was significant damage.
How can like the administration prepare for a situation like this, or can you not even prepare for that?
I mean, I don't think you prepare in the sense of like knowing the exact situation and saying, all right, this is what we do. But you are prepared in the sense of, you know, things happen. And when they happen, you got to figure out, you know, what do you know? What can we do? How can we handle it? I mean, in a matter of 30 minutes, the water was shut off and the cleanup had started. You know, so to think about that, like we get notification when, you know, by Mr. Liddell got notification on his phone. Within 30 minutes, we had gotten to school. I was unable to go because of my son's birthday, but Mr. Liddell, Mr. Garrison, Mr. Jacobs, they all showed up immediately and, you know, started to resolve things. So I don't know if you prepare as much as kind of just, you know, you respond to a crisis. And I was impressed. I mean, I'm just, as a part of it, I was impressed being a part of it, a team that did so much in a short amount of time.
As a student, it was amazing to see how everybody was really on board to help out. We had some clubs and stuff coming in on Tuesday to help clear stuff out of the founders' classrooms. What would be one word to describe the response to the situation by the HGP community?
I'll give you two. I think the first one is immediate. There was like an immediate response. You know, all of a sudden, like so many people just stopped what they were doing and drove their car to campus to be able to help the situation. And then I think the other word is resilience. I mean, to think about within 48 hours of 80,000 gallons of water that were, you know, just throughout the building, within 48 hours to have classes in place and locations for new teachers. And we lost 9 classrooms and 6 offices. And within 48 hours, we were coming back to school. You know, that's pretty resilient. And to the teachers that lost their classrooms and their ability to just adjust, the people that lost their offices and their ability to adjust, to Mr. Helsley and Mrs. Hill, who figured out the schedule with limited space. You know, it was just a resilient effort to get back to what we need to do in school.
Thank you. Obviously, a lot of the student body are wondering at this time what the next steps are going to be. Like, when will, I guess my question would be, when would Founders Hall be reopening, and are there any extra renovations that are going to be coming to campus because of this situation?
This is the exciting part. I mean, this is, you know, obviously how difficult it was, but when you get past that point, you say, okay, here's where we are. Here's the opportunity, right? We knew that there was renovations in plan on campus for a number of things, you know, for student spaces, for academic spaces. Now that timeline just speeds up, you know? So the plans, after we got through like getting everyone to the new locations and all that stuff, Mr. Garrison, who does this better than anyone, this strategic planning and fundraising and all the stuff that he does for our school, he said, all right, we gotta find a plan. So I don't want to put him on the tee, but I'll say this, he thinks we'll be ready to go by fall. So when we return to campus, that study commons library space that we know should be completely renovated. And not only will it be a space for the students like it is now, we're going to add more to it. And it really, some of the designs, I don't want to speak ahead of things because there's still a lot of things that are in place, but when you get back to campus next year, it's going to be an awesome space for students. So that's the exciting part.
Sounds amazing. It sounds like there's some great things to come. From the student body, I want to thank you, Mr. Burke, and obviously the entire faculty and staff for being so flexible, so resilient, and so much willing to work with us through all these crazy changes. It really just shows our brotherhood in action.
Yeah, and you need to give credit to the student body. You guys, you know, this is like, especially for the seniors, it's, you know, one of the things that happens that's unexpected. You talk about crisis. You guys have adjusted, and when you wanted something, you handle it like men and approach us and say, hey, amid this, we need a space for this, we need a space for that. And, you know, that's why, you know, it's such a blessing to be a part of this community.
Agreed. Thank you very much, Mr. Burke. We're going to send it now down to Colin Nettle with the weather.
What's up, boys? It's Colin Nettle, back with another episode of The Weather. For today's special episode, we're in February. February means 43-degree weather, which is what it is today. It's pretty nice. You see that 43 degrees, it's melting the snow a little bit, making it a little muddy, but sadly, it's still here. You know what? Let's get into it. Alright, over here at the DAC, field's still a little slow in the river. Spring sports starting soon. But that doesn't mean we can't support the now sports. Basketball, hockey, you gotta show up, pack it, support the boys. Valentine's is no more. And so is the freezing weather. For the rest of the school year, no more snow, no more freezing. Remember, you gotta wear the blazer.
Alright, what do you guys think about no more snow? That's great.
Alright, that's gonna be the end of the weather for this week. Overall, it's getting warmer, snow's melting, so enjoy it while you can. That's it.
You know, we actually do have some really good weather coming up. March 10th looks to be 70 and sunny. Some stuff to look forward to. But last week we had NHS Grandparent Bingo. It was a great event. Like, we had a lot of grandparents show up, a lot of students. I ran the concession stand, and it was really fun. You know, I even played some rounds. It was a good time.
Yeah, talk about playing. Today we have the SGA and Travis Manion 3v3 basketball tournament. I'm not playing personally, but I know you have a team, right?
Yeah, my team's looking good.
Who are you playing with?
It's me, Colin McGinn, he's a dog, Chase Fithian, dog, and Claire Blanche, she's from Nazareth, she's a senior. But yeah, even if you guys aren't playing, you should stop by, come and watch and support the guys, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I might pop in and watch a little bit. And then we have spring sports right around the corner. We got baseball, lacrosse, volleyball, outdoor track and field, tennis, rowing. I'm playing baseball. We should have a lot of fun this year, really good team. And you're doing javelin, right?
Yeah, javelin. I've thrown javelin all 4 years at Ghost. It's great. I might even throw some shot put, discus. You know, it's fun. Hopefully I'll make districts this year. But this weekend we got coming up, we got the 6th and 7th grade entrance exams on Saturday. Class of 2030 welcome mass on Sunday. So, Unum guys, I know you'll be showing up to the class of 2030 mass, but I think that's all we got for today, right?
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.
HGPTV, Ghost's Multimedia Network.